What up, football world? It's your boy Rick here with Danger Zone Sports, bringing you a brand new Giants video. New York Giants fall to Washington Commanders by a score of 21-18. Another Week 2 heartbreaking loss in Washington on the last second field goal. Tell me if you heard that one before. God, shades of 2021 all over again. That one sucked and this one sucks equally. Maybe a little bit worse because how they lost. Jesus. Oh. We'll dive on in, but let's get started with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. This loss falls solely on the shoulders of Brian Dable and Joe Shane, as this was roster mismanagement at its worst. I don't know what these jokers were thinking. They had a hurt kicker. Graham Gano was injured. He was on the injury report on Saturday. Sunday morning during warm-ups, he looked kind of shaky. And then he goes on out, kicks off, and then he injures himself on the first goddamn play of the game. A touchdown that was run back by the Commanders that ultimately got called back due to a penalty away from the ball. But this is what we got saddled with. A hurt kicker. An injured kicker got hurt, and now we had to go the duration of the game without our kicker, which, what can go wrong there? But we'll dive right on in. The Giants did some good things in this game, but it's going to be overshadowed by the dumb and bad play of the defense. All right? Giants scored their first opening drive touchdown in 27 games, not including the playoffs. The Giants scored 3 touchdowns. The Commanders scored 0 touchdowns, but the Commanders still managed to win. Where we do that at? I don't know. In Giants games, I guess. This is just wow. 3 touchdowns by the Giants. 7-yard run by Devin Singletary, first drive of the game. And another 4-yard reception by Malik Neighbors, his first career touchdown. That was very important. We took the lead in the second quarter before halftime. Wando Robinson got in on the action, had his own 7-yard touchdown reception. The Giants did some good things on offense. Problem is, we couldn't convert any extra points. Jamie Gilliam missed badly on our first touchdown. We went for it on the second touchdown. James Jones scrambled around for a while, threw a pick in the end zone. No harm, no foul. The last one, we threw a slant play to Darius Slayton, which he dropped. So we were stuck with 18 points. We were forced to go for it on fourth down at certain times. And we punted. That changed our game plan, and ultimately it was our demise. The defense played like shit. Washington gashed the Giants D to the tune of 425 yards. 215 of those yards were on the ground. These were like big gaping holes that Brian Robinson and Jaden Dane were just, running. Like just ran the ball down the Giants' throat. Nothing the Giants could do. Giants defense couldn't get off the field. They didn't force any punts. They didn't have any 3-and-outs. Every one of Washington's drives resulted in points. That's 7 drives, 7 field goals. The Giants kept them out of the end zone, but when your defense can't get off the field and they score points, even 7 field goals, your 7 field goals beat your 3 touchdowns without any extra points. And that's the unfortunate fact about that. That's terrible. Daniel Jones didn't play a bad game at all. Some people will look at his final stat line and it's like, whoa, he only threw 400 something yards or less than 200 yards. But the Commanders dominated the time of possession. The Commanders had the ball for 37 minutes, almost 40 minutes of the game. Giants had the ball for like 22 minutes. So you're not going to get all those yards when you have the ball significantly less than the other team. That's just the reality of it. Oh, man. This was just bad. And now we're on the road to Cleveland, who has even better defense than the Commanders do. And this is the tough part of the schedule that the Giants are rolling into. These first two games were supposed to be the winnable games. Definitely this Washington game, and we lost that. So now the Giants have to turn the page and move on to Cleveland, and that needs to be their focus. They need to clean this shit up. The defense cannot play like they did today and expect to win games. Like production like this will get people fired. Now it's only week two. I'm not advocating for anybody to get fired, even though Brian Dable did something dumb. I'm not advocating for him to get fired, but he needs to step it up because this is where this is going to define his coaching legacy here. All right, we're getting further and further away from the playoff win in Minnesota, and right now Brian Dable is looking like a Joe Judge with a playoff appearance and a playoff victory. But you don't want to be a Joe Judge with anything, even a playoff victory, because Joe Judge was an awful coach. All right? You have to get a hold of, you got to ring this team in and set them on a straight path. All right? I believe you can coach these guys up. I believe these guys respect you. I believe that you're the man for the job. You just have to show us, all right? And I know you're not listening, Coach Dabo, to my little old YouTube video, but you need to step it the fuck up. Pardon my French. I believe in you. I want you to do well. I want you to carry this franchise into the future. All right. I think you're have an awesome offensive mind. All right. I need to see that translate to the field. I need you to get on Shane Bowen's ass and fix this defense. 'Cause I know Shane Bowen can coach defense better than this, but what I saw on Sunday was god awful. That needs to be better. All right, Giant fans want better from this. We deserve better from this. We expect better than this. But that's where I'm going to leave it at. This video's long enough as is. You know, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, any feedback, and I look forward to bringing you the next video as I try to pump this content out this season. So, once again, it's your boy Rick. I'm signing off. Peace.